Okay. Now I ain't gonna lie to y'all. This is my third time recording this video. My people done came into my office and stopped me both times, but regardless, I don't even remember where I was at. Cause if you are new to this channel, which you probably are, my videos don't be having no scripts. Everything I say is off the top of my head, is whatever's being put on my heart to speak on. But I wanted to talk about being addicted to technology. We are always on our phones. Like, we as people, we be on our phones so much. Even when we feel any sort of sense of boredom, we immediately go to our phones and get those micro doses of dopamine. And we do it so effortlessly, so instinctively. It's like a habit that we all share, you know? And I'm not one to say that people be on their phone too much or nothing like that. Even if you got 30 minutes of screen time a day to 23 hours and 59 minutes, I have no reason to say that someone bees on their phone too much, because who am I to say that? People have their reasons to be on their phone, and I have no reason to go against that. But I don't think being on our phones is a problem, or using our phones too much. I think it's what we do while we are using it that makes it a problem. And I noticed that a problem that I have with being on my phone is, as maybe some people who are listening can relate to, is I don't like to be bored. And I never realized this until I was aware. And I know that kind of is like obviously, but I never realized it till I was made aware, you know? And for the premise of this video, let me just say this. I don't know anything about anyone who is watching this. I don't know anything about you. I don't know whose eyes this video will land on. I don't know who all finna see this. I have no clue at all. Now, what I do know is it's hard to give advice to someone that you don't know anything about. Now, when I made this channel, I had an image in mind of helping people. You feel me? But I knew in order for me to help people, I would have to be vulnerable. And being vulnerable isn't my strong suit. But that will be a topic for another time. I need to get back on topic. When it comes to being on our phones, I can only speak from my own experience. So if it resonates with you, pray about it. If it doesn't, pray about it. Because I can't tell you if this message is meant for you or not. I'm not gonna sit here and lie like how a lot of people do. You will know if it's for you or not. I cannot be the one to tell you. It can only be God. You feel me? So without further ado, let's get to it. Now, with being on my phone, I be on the game a lot. As you can probably tell by whatever gameplay I got playing in the background. It'll probably be like some Ghost Recon. Feel me? If y'all know about that game, it's a pretty fun solo dolo game. You feel me? Cool story, all that, right? Now, with me, it's it is a habit of being on my phone. When I be on a game, you know, there's quite a few games I be playing. You know, Call of Duty, Fortnite. I mean, the list goes on. Just whatever. Y'all can check the channel. But something that I'll do is, as soon as I get out of a match, or if I'm sitting in the lobby waiting for my next match, a habit that I notice I have is I'll go straight to my phone and I'll, scroll on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, right? I don't be on TikTok, so I can't say that, but I know a lot of people be on TikTok, and I don't feel like there's necessarily anything incredibly harmful by doing it. But I also got to say that I don't think it's the best thing for us either. At least for me. Because I've realized that when I was made aware that I was doing that, I mentally try to stop myself. And honestly, the level of restraint and effort it took for me to consciously stop myself from going straight to my phone the moment I stopped feeling dopamine from playing the game, that was so difficult for me. And I don't know why. At least I didn't. But then I gave it some time and I thought about it and I meditated on it and I prayed about it. And honestly, I learned that a lot of us avoid boredom, myself included. We have such easy access at the tip of our fingers to look at anything that we could ever dream or imagine. We can create anything we can dream or imagine at the tip of our fingers. There's people whose whole lives revolve around what they do with this device that is in my hand right now, holding this iPhone. I can do anything. And a lot of us don't realize that. Like, we know it, but we don't realize it. You can do anything you want with this here device that was made just a couple $100. You can have access to any video across the world. You can view anything. If you want to watch positivity, you can do that. If you want to watch murders, you can do that. If you want to watch inappropriate videos, you can do that. If you want to watch whatever, it doesn't matter. If you want to watch entertainment, food eating videos, how to cook, we have access to everything. All the knowledge is right here. But what I noticed, or what I connected the dots on, I should say, is we've always had this access. We've always been able to access this information and to see these things. The difference between our phone and the access that I'm talking about is, in order for you to access that sort of information, you would have to put effort into yourself and love yourself and get to know yourself. Because when you do all that, you can go within. And even while you're doing all that, you can go within. And when you learn how to go within yourself, you have the answers to everything in this world. So it really piqued my interest when I realized that this phone and technology in general, it's almost like it's being used as a replacement for us knowing ourselves. And I know it might sound like I'm reaching a little bit, but bear with me. I'm gonna try to wrap this video up soon. We have the answers to anything we could ever want. We have the ability to create any reality we want. We have the ability to choose whatever path we decide to walk down. We have the ability to give ourselves a dopamine and a love that can never be ever recreated by someone else or something else. So why do we choose to be on our phones so much? And really, I'm speaking about myself. This is more of like a message to myself. Why do I still go on my phone? It's because it's easy. It's so much easier to pick up this device from off my desk while I'm waiting in a match or waiting to get into my next match than to take out my earphones and meditate, than to do some push-ups, than to go outside and get something done, than to even help somebody. It's so much easier to just pick up this device and scroll on it a few times, even if it's only for 2 minutes before I get into my next match. So again, I'm not going to say it's a problem for people to be on their phones, but I personally feel like for myself it's become an issue because I've started to yearn for this easy level of dopamine and have started to neglect what I truly enjoy doing. Because I'm going to be honest, when I be on my phone and I be scrolling, I don't enjoy it. When I get done scrolling, when I see it's been 3 hours, I don't enjoy that. That feeling I get is not enjoyment. It's just pleasurable. You feel me? It's the same thing with fornicating. I think I said that right. Don't quote me on it. But it's the same thing. It don't make me happy. It's just pleasurable. But I'm gonna just leave it right there. I know this video, I don't know how helpful this video will be to some of y'all, but it's just something that I needed to have a conversation with myself about. So if it does help you, I'm happy that God was able to give you this message. But anyways, I wish y'all nothing but the best. Have an amazing day.